Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 7, as well as the majority of DC TV, I guess. So while we are in this, much longer than usual break between seasons for our favourite DC TV shows, whether that be in the Arrowverse or elsewhere, we do have a very special event coming, most likely a one-off. I don't know if we'll see it again, who knows, I guess it matters how long Corona goes, but we have this event that'll most likely keep our sanity in check as we wait patiently for the shows to get back. And that is, of course, DC FanDome. Now, that will be on the 22nd of August, starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time in the US. However, tomorrow, from when this video goes out, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time on the CW, on the 18th of August, there will be a sneak peek event for DC FanDome. So it's a half-an-hour special on the CW. I would suggest tuning in. I don't think it's going to be like mind-blowing or anything like that, but I think it'll still be worth checking out. As I did say a couple of videos ago, if anything, interesting, rises from that and is worth making a video on, I will do that just so all of you are in the know. But yeah, that is for us to wait and find out tomorrow from now. But yeah, back to the actual DC FanDome event that's coming, this coming weekend, I guess. Over the past few days, they actually released the schedule for the event, and oh boy, there's a lot. Even though it's still somewhat disappointing, I think, if you actually look at it. But anyway. Now, one issue that many will have is that certain panels are on at the exact same time. Like, even I think some of the movie panels overlap, which is weird. I don't know, unless they're labeled incorrectly, I'm not too sure. But if we base it off what they've given us, even the movie panels overlap with themselves, but it's weird. But anyway, for example, Wonder Woman 1984 and the Flash TV panel start at the exact same time. They both start at 10 a.m. They kick off the movie and TV sides respectively. And of course, there'll be many more conflicting panels throughout the event, I'm sure, in regards to like TV versus movies and stuff. Now, my advice for this is, just choose what you want to watch first and get your eyes on first, and then come back for the encore showings of the others later in the day. All the TV panels will have one rerun of the panel later on the day, and the movies have 2 reruns. So you'll be able to watch all the TV and movie stuff if you want, unless you plan on... Actually, there might be the case where you might not be able to do it, but I think logically you'd be able to. It's just that you have to wait for all those reruns, or encores as they are calling them. But you can make your schedule through the link in the description down below. Click it, make an account, and you can make your schedule and plan your day. But in this video, I'm going to tell you, as a DC TV fan, or just a DC fan in general, what you need to watch. We're going to go over the details for these panels and what to expect. Obviously, some shows won't be on here, and that's because just going by their details that they've provided, nothing is going to be happening there. I think you should still watch them if you want to. I probably still will later on throughout the event, but the panels we go over now should be the ones at the top of your priorities. But of course, ultimately, that will just come down to your personal preference, but this is just my recommendation, especially if you do watch pretty much all the DC shows. Now, the times listed here, when I go through them, will be based off USA Pacific time, so West Coast. So, for example, it starts at 10 a.m., so yeah. The first one we're going to be talking about starts at 10 a.m. But just a disclaimer to kick it all off, Supergirl as a show does not have a panel. So I think they're the only show that doesn't have a panel. But the first TV panel to keep your eyes on, because it kicks off at 10 a.m, is The Flash. But here is their detailed description. Executive producer Eric Wallace joins cast members Grant Gustin, Candice Patton, Danielle Panabaker, Carlos Valdez, Danielle Nicolette, Kayla Compton, and Brandon McKnight to discuss all things Flash with Entertainment Weekly's Chancellor Agard. Team Flash will break down both parts of Season 6 and look ahead at what is to come with an exclusive trailer for Season 7. Fans will also get a look at the exclusive black and white noir episode Kiss Kiss Breach Breach, which will be available on the Flash Season 6 Blu-ray and DVD on August 25th, and the panel will go for 40 minutes, I think. It's either 40 or 30 minutes for these panels. It just depends, I guess, what they show. I think the reason this one goes for 40 minutes is probably that sneak peek, I guess, at the Kiss Kiss Breach Breach goes for like 5, maybe to 10 minutes or something like that. But and also they're showing a trailer, which will probably go for like 3 minutes as well. So that's why the Flash one is definitely edging up to that 40-minute mark. But in regards to what to expect, obviously, the trailer, as they mentioned, I think that's going to be the draw card for coming to watch the Flash panel at least straight away. If they didn't have a trailer, you could easily push it off and watch Wonder Woman. But I think because they're going to be showing that trailer, you might be definitely enticed to come here and kick off your DC FanDome event or viewing pleasure with the Flash panel. One thing I would be extremely excited if they did was maybe announce the villain to follow Mirror Master, because we already know that Mirror Master is probably going to be there for the first anywhere from like 3 to 4 episodes, or at least that's what we're assuming. So it would be cool if they maybe announce the villain and maybe the casting. The casting might be a stretch, but because there's the whole quarantine thing in Canada, the person whoever plays the villain that will probably get introduced after episode 4 or 5 would have to be up there for 2 weeks. So they might announce it now if they've cast the character, but that would be a very cool announcement. And the other thing is, will they address the Ralph Dibny situation, the Hartley Sawyer stuff? I don't think they will, if you ask me honestly. I don't think they will, just because I think they'd want to keep it positive, but they might. And if they don't address the Ralph Dibny stuff directly, they might talk about Sue, like Sue Dearborn and what's going to happen with her, which relates to Ralph, but you're not directly mentioning the Ralph situation, but who knows what they're going to do there. Next up, Superman and Lois at 2:35 p.m, and this is their description. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman and Lois. Join DC Chief Creative Officer / Publisher, well, he doesn't hold that position anymore, but anyway, Jim Lee, in a conversation with executive producer, showrunner Todd Helbing, and series stars Tyler Hoechlin and Elizabeth Taluck as they discuss the history of Superman from the comics to the screen, what fans can expect from the upcoming series, and the significance of the characters in the world of today. Fans will be encouraged to follow along as Jim Lee shows the panelists how to draw the iconic Superman emblem and then share their own versions. Join the fun and show your hope using hashtag DC FanDome. That goes for 30 minutes. Now, it is surprising that Jim Lee's on this, just because it's just Jim Lee. Like, he's the head dude at DC in regards, he's like the face of DC Comics at the moment, so it's sort of surprising that he's on the Superman and Lois panel. But then again, it's Superman, it's their biggest thing, so maybe that's not too surprising that he's there. But it's actually cool that Jim Lee's on this panel. But in regards to what to expect, I'd expect just an overall preview for the show, but the one thing that would be cool is hopefully a look at the new suit for the show. Superman and Lois was literally like a week or 2 away from filming their pilot before Corona went, hey, no, and stopped everything. So the suit, if there's going to be a suit, would be done. So hopefully they got maybe some promo images done or a first look photo of Tyler Hoechlin in the new suit. If there is a new suit and they can show that, that'd be awesome. And the fact it goes for 30 minutes, you'd hopefully mean that means they show something, especially because there's only 2 of the cast on there. There's not that many people going to be there talking. So 30 minutes is actually a long time, especially when you compare it to other panels as well. The next one, this might surprise you because of my views on this show, but Titans at 5:30 p.m, and this is their description. Titans are back, bitches. That phrase kicked off an explosive second season of Titans that culminated with the long-awaited emergence of Nightwing as their leader and the tragic death of one of their own. And as a new mysterious threat looms, Season 3 promises to be the biggest yet. Join executive producer Greg Walker and series stars Brenton Thwaites, Anna Diop, Tegan Croft, Ryan Potter, Connor Leslie, Karen Walters, Joshua Orpin, Damaris Lewis, with Alan Richardson and Minka Kelly for a preview of the new season, as well as a discussion on the top Titans moments of the first 2 seasons, and that goes for 30 minutes as well. Now, you might be like, hold on, Pagey, I thought you had issues with Titans. It was like, and I think a lot of people do. And yeah, I do. However, Titans is very close to starting their 3rd season. They were already meant to have started. I think they were meant to start in April, I think. And then Corona went, no. So I think they're meant to start filming sometime in September. So they would have Season 3 teasers and information to probably drop. And it wouldn't surprise me if they do. Obviously, there is the rumor that Red Hood's going to be arising in Season 3, so they could tease that, if not officially confirm it. So yeah, they're about to start filming, so I'm guessing they'll have details worth listening to, whether you are a big Titans fan or you might be dragged back into the 3rd season. But I think it's still worth watching, and that's me saying that. Next up, Stargirl at 6:45 p.m. DC's Stargirl creator / executive producer, Jeff Johns, joins cast members Brett Bassinger, Amy Smart, Yvette Monreal, Angelica Washington, and Cameron Gelman for a panel full of fun and inside scoops. Join the new Justice Society of America as they dive into that epic showdown and learn a little more about each other through some special lenses, and that goes for 35 minutes, so even longer than the Titans and Superman and Lois panels. In regards to what to expect from this, I'd expect just a Season 1 finale, sort of wrap-up discussion, and maybe even explaining a bit more in detail, maybe some behind-the-scenes information, but some of the bigger stuff would be like a Season 2 preview and scoop, maybe information in regards to when they're going to start filming and stuff like that. Obviously, they're transitioning over to the CW, so they might discuss that for a bit. Maybe even talk about crossovers, even though I don't think that's going to be happening this season, at least because of what's going on in the world. And of course, Jeff Johns is there, so he's probably going to throw us a bone here, I think, and maybe give us something to think over in regards to season 2. So, yeah, I think I'm interested to see what they talk about. And finally, I didn't forget it. I did not forget it. Batwoman, 7:30 p.m. I think it's the last TV panel, like in regards to an actual TV show, I think. And I think they've done that on purpose. But yeah, Batwoman's at 7:30 p.m. and here's their description. Gotham's newest hero is suited up and ready, and she's here. Join executive producers Caroline Dreers and Sarah Schechter, plus cast members Rachel Scarston, Megan Tandy, Cameron Johnson and Nicole Kang for the exclusive first discussion with the highly anticipated new Batwoman, Javicia Leslie, as she prepares to step into the iconic role. The cast will break down Season 1 and give a sneak peek at Season 2, featuring new arrival Ryan Wilder, aka Batwoman, and they go for 40 minutes, as long as the Flash panel, so I wonder if they actually have stuff to show. I don't know what's going to happen there if they actually do, but in regards to what I expect to see here, maybe details on how they plan to introduce Ryan Wilder, but mainly and hopefully just similar to the whole Superman situation, what's going on with Superman and Lois, a first look at Javicia Leslie as Ryan Wilder in her bat suit. I think that's going to happen. She did the cowl sculpt about a month ago, and apparently there was a costume fitting around the same time, so it wouldn't surprise me if they have promo images done. But let's hope for the best and we get to see that look. I think this would be a big thing that they want to drop, and it wouldn't surprise me that's why Batwoman is so late in the day and pretty much right at the end, so I'd expect that. Now, Doom Patrol, Black Lightning, Lucifer, Legend of Tomorrow, they all have panels. I think Pennyworth has a panel as well, but the ones mentioned I just believe are the ones that are worth tuning into if you want to, new stuff to chew on. I think Doom Patrol will confirm as Season 3, but that'll be pretty much it from there. Black Lightning's just doing some sort of quiz thing, I think. Didn't really even look at Lucifer and Legends because I just don't really care. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so Doom Patrol might confirm as Season 3, but that's all I'd expect from there. And that'll take 2 seconds. And I'll probably mention it right at the end. But yeah, I think the ones I've listed and gone into detail, I think they're the ones worth tuning into in regards to the TV side of things, or at least priority-wise, they're worth tuning into. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on it to show support. Let me know in the comments section down below. Which of the TV panels are you going to be tuning into, and which one are you looking forward to the most? Do you think there's going to be anything revealed that I didn't bring up? Do you have any theories or just expectations or predictions? Let me know in the comments section down below. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.